Hey everybody, welcome to another review. This is a follow-up to the Webroot review that I first did, the beta. This is the final version that they released. So some of the things I noticed, the installer is unbelievably small. It's all about 600 kilobytes, 500 and so forth. So it's very small, it installs really fast, double click. I didn't even do much, just installed really fast. You can see it's running. The little check mark is because it wants me to buy a subscription. That's fine. Let's see what we got here. You got your scan. This is your overview panel. You have your PC security. You got your shields, your scan. Everything's on. This is just exactly like it comes installed. So I just want to look here and see some of the things that it has. Network, CD, basic configuration. Let's see what else they got here. Low resource. Geez, I can't pronounce anything anymore. Scheduled scan settings, self-protection, proxy heuristics, real-time shield, behavior shield. Web threat shield, identity, import, export. Okay, so we close all that. Comes with the firewall. That's turned on. You got your quarantine, identity shield, password management, backup and sync, and you got some of your system tools, cleanup, reports, things like that. It is very low in resource usage. I think about 4 megs is the last time I saw when I was looking at it. So yeah, you can see 2 processes, very low. This will go down to nothing, so it's like 3 to 4 megs. I don't think there's anything else that belongs to it. So very, very light. I don't notice any slowdown at all in the system. But let's see how it does. So I have some links here, and then I have 100 pieces of new malware. So we will test both vectors of infection, something coming from the net and something, oops. Alright. So this one has been found. Next. That's going to get annoying fast. It wants to do a scan. We'll do a scan later. So that one got blocked. Alright, that takes me to some website. Okay, didn't respond to that one at all. Okay, that one got... It doesn't matter. We'll do a scan later when it's all said and done at the end. So supposedly this has some kind of behavior shield and sandbox. Firefox. No, it's probably some kind of fake thing. So supposedly from what I read, it has a sandbox where it runs the program in it, and then it sends the information to the Webroot servers, and it determines if it's malware or not. But no response, nothing on that one. This is a PDF exploit. I don't have a PDF reader on here, but we'll see if it finds it during scanning. Okay, that one got blocked. heuristics, suspicious. Maybe that was that first one. Okay, so it's blocking a bunch of things. Alright, that one's not working anymore. You can see it's analyzing something, it's doing something in the background. Okay, we'll see if anything happens with that one. Remember shortcuts. Alright, and that one got blocked. And that one doesn't work anymore. And let's try the last link here. This is new net protocol. I don't know if that belongs to Webroot or what. Okay, we'll see if anything else comes up. So now let's unzip this malware folder if we can without it getting in the way. Okay. So we will do a right click, and looks like that about.exe did get blocked. So it did analyze it online and block it. So that's good. And we'll see if the other one comes up. So, okay, there we go. There it is. So now we'll do a scan on this folder. There is 100 threats in there. It's fairly speedy. I really like that. It's nice and quick. And the interface is actually pretty nice, so it doesn't look too bad at all. So I guess I'm going to let these scans finish. I might as well let the scan finish. It's nice that it didn't start 2 scans again. It already knew that one was happening in the background, so why would it start another one, right? This detection was not that great, but let me see if there's any settings I can change on scan. I guess not. So let's do it one more time. Alright, so it only detected 31%. Not that great with whatever it has that's quick like that. Now let's see how it does at detecting when I execute, because I think that's the important. I mean, both are important, but Well, let's see. Let's open up Kill Switch here and we'll watch how things work in the background. Don't tell me yet. Quarantined it. I don't see somewhere where I can exclude files. So it's got an active process monitor. It's got start safe box, so I guess you can start files in the sandbox, whatever you want to call it. No, it doesn't. That's not cool. Come on now. Is it assigned executable? Yes, it is. It is assigned executable, so why wouldn't it let me run it? Alright. That's kind of annoying. It's got nothing. I can't exclude anything. Well. We'll just run some malware then, I guess. And we'll go from there. How could they not have an exclusion? It doesn't detect it as anything. That's alright. We'll run a couple more here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm just going to let it sit here for a little bit after I run a couple more and see if it detects anything more in the cloud. Because right now I'm just loading it up with malware, so hopefully it, the cloud will return some results and then it'll take care of some of the processes. See, we have some things running around in the background right now. Like that, gbot, whatever this is, whatever that is. So we got a bunch of stuff running around in the Opera internet browser. Something wants taskhost.exe. Looks like Windows security blocked that. Or Windows firewall, sorry. We'll do a couple more here. And we'll do this one too. Alright, so I'm just going to let it sit here. And if anything pops up, I'm going to let it sit here for, let's say, until 6:30. So we'll let it sit for 6 minutes. And if anything pops up, I'll let you guys know. When 6:30 comes around, I'm going to reboot and then start a scan. So I'll see you guys after the scan is done, because I want to give it a chance to do whatever it's doing in the cloud. If it's doing anything in the cloud, I want to give it a chance to do whatever it needs to do. Because this is one of those apps that needs to do whatever it's doing. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you after the full scan is done. Alright guys, I'm back. I did a full system scan again of everything, and it looks like this time it caught some more malware in that folder that we had. So we're going to remove all that stuff and see what happens. See, these were uploaded to the cloud and it took time for it to analyze them. And now that it has analyzed them, I hope that they remember the like SHA-1 or whatever they use, so if somebody else encounters this, they don't have to wait for it to be analyzed again. Now it's kind of weird because I'm getting this weird flashing. I noticed that after the scan was done that I had to go and do a custom scan and select deep and everything like that. But the thing is that there's some stuff, I noticed there's some stuff running in the background here, like that one and a couple of other things like this file. So they're just sitting there running in the background, which is kind of weird. I guess I'm going to let this do its thing, whatever it's doing, and I'll be back whenever it's done removing these files. Alright, so it finished doing whatever it was doing. Let's see if I can delete this folder now. No, I can't. So I'm going to try to run cleaning essentials, but it won't let me run it. So I'm going to shut down Webroot. Now hopefully I can turn on kill switch. See, now I think now it'll work. Yep. So let me see if I can delete this now. Nope. It's something is in memory that's part of this folder. That's why I can't delete it. So we'll see what kill switch says here. What might we have in memory? So let's do the, okay, here we go. So this net protocol, wonder what it is. Says it's heuristic suspicious, but that could be a false positive. It could be. Probably not, though. It's sitting in roaming. See, program data. Wait, no, yeah. Application data. Yeah, it's sitting in roaming. I highly doubt that this is a false positive because of where it's sitting. Now this is unclassified malware, which I'm almost sure it's malware, and so is this one. And anything else? I will take this opportunity to show you something cool that's going to come out with the new version of kill switch. Now, you know, we have these little icons down here. So you can click on this quick repair and see how your system, if anything's been changed. Everything looks okay there. Program usage, you know, but the cool thing is this auto runs. That they're working on making sure that everything. See, there's a new service, JSDRXO. That was a new service that was created, which is interesting. But what you can do is it's analyzing the system right now. And guess what we see here? We see current version running. We have these malware. These are all part of the inside the registry. Program, startup, unclassified malware. And these you can just right click, delete. Net protocol, run, 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 run. Backdoor, suspicious, Trojan, backdoor. Or you can do everything like this, and then you can just scroll. You still see some of these are still analyzing. So this is cool. I really like this. I went and played with it a little bit on my system, and I really liked it. Some of these are access denied. See, some of these are drivers. But we definitely have some stuff. So let's open up Cleaning Essentials here. And what we'll do, now I ran a scan and Webroot said this computer is clean, and we know it's not. So I consider that a failure already. I ran a full scan on everything that it had, and it says it's clean, and it's not. You saw that already. Well, let's see how not clean it is. Yeah. So first I'm going to run CCleaner here. Wow. Cleaning Essentials is updating, just to get rid of any temporary files. And then I'm going to run CCleaner, no, not CCleaner, Cleaning Essentials, and we'll see what it finds. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to get some dinner because I'm hungry and it's kind of late, and I'll be back with the results when Cleaning Essentials is done scanning. So I'll see you whenever that's done. Alright guys, so I finished scanning here. Now I did want to let you guys know that this version of Komodo Cleaning Essentials that I got with the auto runs is not available publicly yet, and it has a lot of bugs in it. So I used a little older version that I know works good, and I used that to scan. But I used the auto runs in here to temporarily disable Webroot because it kept starting up again when I rebooted, and it kept killing Cleaning Essentials. That being said, let's see what we found here. Okay, so we got a backdoor. We have app data. These don't count because they're just on the desktop. There. Desktop. Start menu, dmx.exe startup. That one doesn't count. Here we go. Trojan.agent there, and there, and there. And there, and there. That's a backdoor. And there, and there. That one doesn't count. And these don't count. Neither does that one. DMX again. There. Boy, there's a lot of those in there. DMX. Nope, that's part of that one. Let's see, roaming, net protocol, bunch of net protocols, and that's it. So I'd say probably, I don't know, it found 30 things or so, maybe 35. But we'll clean all these up, and I'm going to reboot when this is done, and then I'm going to do a scan with Malwarebytes, and then we'll see if that finds anything. So let me pause, and I'll be back when that's done. Alright, so Malwarebytes finished scanning, and it found 11 things. A lot of these are part of the registry. Now let me get an idea here and see what happens, because this auto runs scans inside scans inside the registry. So I wonder if it will detect any of these. Now you can see how many file not found things we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this whatever Mozilla Foundation one is. See that AO, this one? See, that one's identified there too. So let me just try an experiment here. Let me get rid of these. Technically, they're not infections anymore because there's no files associated with them anymore. See, that one I can't get rid of. Access denied. I wonder if that file is still there. Yes, it is. So that file is still there. But if you hit jump to folder, it opens that folder up for you. Real nice like. And let's see if we can delete. Yep, we can delete that. And we can delete that. Yeah, for some odd reason that one is access denied. But we'll delete that one. Now I do wish that they could do something here. When I click this, I want it to rearrange by if it says file not found, I want them to all be at the top or at the bottom, so that way you don't kind of have to like scroll through all of them. See, there's some of the other ones. File not found. Just go in here. Let me pause real quick so you don't have to watch me do that. Alright, so I went through everything and didn't see anything else. So let's just, for the hay of it now, let's run another malware antibyte scan and see what it finds this time. So once again, let me pause and I'll be right back. Alright, so still found 6 things here. So some of these I missed. Actually, some of these I can get rid of. That's alright. Look, there's like a backdoor there. That's part of it. Malware trace, something in favorites, and something in the recycle bin. See your recycle bin right there. So we'll remove all these. Nothing is actually running, so I'm not going to reboot. And let's run a Hitman Pro scan. And we'll see what it finds. So I'll be right back. Alright, so Hitman Pro didn't find anything. But in the end, Webroot here still didn't do that good. Yes, it's very light and all that fun stuff, but in the end, light or not, it's got to protect your computer. And if it doesn't do that, then what's the point, right? It could be the lightest thing in the world. Whatever. It's because I disabled a lot of the stuff that it comes with. But there you go. You can see how it did. Tomorrow I'm probably going to check out the new Avira. So Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care, have a good night.